What's up, everybody? It's your girl Alicia. Now today I'm here with a YouTube video. Okay, I'm sorry, that wasn't right. What's up, everybody? It's your girl Alicia. Now today I'm here with another video.
The way you do, but I like it. Look at all these sparks flying, but I'm still indecisive. And she want me to wipe it, but I know I shouldn't be doing this, but here we go.
Alright, so basically, today I'm doing a YouTube video. Sorry I haven't been on here lately. It's a long story. Recently my phone broke, and that's what I used to film. And my phone didn't break, but the mic broke, so like you couldn't hear anything. So that's what I used to film, so I couldn't film. But it's 2019. I hope you guys are having a great year so far. But basically, if you couldn't tell by the title, go look back at it. But this is the story time of how I got punched in the face by a pregnant girl, right? Now, listen, this story, I'm in the bathroom, so if I'm like looking up, I'm looking at myself, but I'm looking at the camera. This story, this happened my freshman year of high school. I don't go to that school anymore. I moved. But that's not the reason why I moved. But, so this girl, so I'm going to give you a little bit of her backstory. This girl's in my freshman class, and she's pregnant. And I was cool with her. I wasn't her friend, but I was cool with her. I would help her and stuff like that with a lot of stuff. So, we have a sub on a Friday. It's a Friday. It's like Friday, October 14th. I remember the date just because, October 13th. Yeah. Something like that. I remember the date just because I remember numbers, stuff like that when things happen to me. So we have a sub that day. The class is obnoxious, acting really obnoxious, like crazy loud, all this stuff, right? So the sub was like, you need to stop doing this, whatever I want to call the principal, yada yada. And she was like, okay, I'll do it, yada yada. You can call the principal. I don't really care. You know, classic. Like, she was a freshman and she was pregnant, so that's already like, not judging any moms out there, but you know. So that happened, and I'm sorry I'm in here. This is like where I go find like the quietest spot. So like this isn't gonna be my setup all the time, but like just for right now. So that happened, and this girl in our class, she's only relevant for this situation right now. She's just like, shut up, yada yada. So the pregnant girl, we gonna call her Jenny. Jenny threw a paper at Sylvia. That's not her real name, but she threw a paper at Sylvia, and then Sylvia was bold and threw it back. And ain't nobody was probably that bold to like throw it back to her like then. So she was like, oh, okay, yeah, it's okay. She was like, you won't be throwing papers when I smack you in your face, yeah. So we're sitting in rows. So she's in the row next to me, but the seat behind me in the row next to me. And I'm in the other row, and my friend is behind me. My friend is behind me, and I tap her because that next class after that we had biology. So I pulled out my biology and was like, did you do this, whatever, because I didn't finish it, I need to copy it, yada. So Jenny in the back is all, and then like, you got something to say about me, say it to my face. What? I looked back, I said, what are you talking about? I said, I pulled it out, I was like, we talking about biology homework. And so she was like, okay, just making sure. So that's cool, right? Everything's fine. Skip to Monday. Our teacher is here that was in that class talking about the sub report. Yeah, it was a bad sub report because the class was obnoxious. Jenny, the pregnant girl, she walks into class late. So then she sits, she's not even sitting there inside seat anymore. There was by the door, there was a corner seat, and that's where she sat. So she's sitting there, and you just see this one girl named Dina. We're gonna name her Dina. She just keep getting up, back and forth, telling Jenny all this stuff, yada yada. Sorry. And Jenny's just like, that's okay, because she's not going to say anything else when I smack her in the face, yada yada. So I'm kind of lost. I'm oblivious. Like, I'm really like not understanding like what she's talking about, who she's talking about. So I'm just like, what the heck? So me and my friend, we talking, yada yada. Working on the worksheet after the teacher said stuff. So she's like, My teacher was like, Jenny, you need to calm down. Yeah. She's like, no, Miss So-and-so, because she keep messing with me, I'm gonna do so. Still not knowing what she's talking about. So then she said, oh, but she's not bold enough to say nothing out to my face. Then everybody starts looking at me. So I look up from my paper and I'm just like, she not talking about me because I never said nothing about her. I don't know her for real. I'm new to that school. It's October, so school just started like a month and a half ago. And I don't know. So then they're like, as I was like, she not talking about me? They're like, yeah, she talking about you. I'm like, there's no possible way she could be talking about me. No possible way. I don't even, that's one thing, like, to this day, I promise I was not saying nothing about her. So then the girl, Dina, she was saying that I was saying something about her on social media and all this stuff. She was saying I was saying something about her, and I was talking about her after that class in my next class. And if we're going to be honest, Dina was talking to me about her in my next class, and then she gonna ask me questions like, yeah. I was like, yeah. So then the class is over, right? So the class gets out, we dismissed, and then you hear Jenny come out the hallway, and she's like,
now the class over. Layla, bring you outside right now.
To me, I'm a lot more like different. But last year, freshman year, man, I was like, what? I guess that wasn't last year, that was 2 years ago. My bad. But I was like, huh? For what? Because I didn't do nothing to you. So you see two people, Dina and this other girl that was cool with me. You see her like holding her back. So I'm like, what are they holding her back for? You ain't gotta hold her back for nothing. She's not gonna do nothing to me. So I thought. So I'm packing up my stuff, and I just so happened to be the last person out of the class. But I was packing up my stuff late, so that did make me like one of the last few people out of the class. So then I ended up being the last person out of the class. I look at my teacher walking out the door. I look at her, she's like, so I look at the teacher, she was like, she's coming out. So I hear her yelling, she's still yelling. Dina and the other girl, they still hold her back or whatever, right? But I'm just like, there's no reason to hold her back because she's not gonna do nothing to me. So I'm all this, say this line right here is where of the door is the lockers, right? So she like over there a little bit, and I'm going to the lockers. So I'm walking against the locker just in case she might do something. Like, she's not gonna do nothing, but just in case, I'm gonna stay a little closer to the lockers. Next thing I see, I'm on my phone. I'm like, girl, I'm not even worried about you. I'm on my phone. I look up and I just see her here like this. Bam! I was like, oh my god, she hit me. And I think because like out of all the like stuff that was going on, and out of all the adrenaline and all the stuff that was running on through my mind, I didn't feel anything. Like, honestly, I didn't feel anything. Like, it didn't hurt. I didn't feel nothing at all. Like, didn't cry, didn't do nothing. Like, it didn't hurt. Like, I didn't feel anything. I felt her hit me, but I didn't feel like any pain. So then I turned around, like I was gonna do something, and I turned around. As soon as I turned around, my teacher is there, and my teacher's classroom was 2 doors away from the freshman academy office, which had like we had different offices for different grades, or like for different academies. So she takes me to the freshman office, and she's like, Jenny. So I guess they knew her by her first name, so that's not good. She was like, Jenny hit Layla, just whack Layla in her face, yada. And I'm just like, did I get hit? I was like, I didn't even do anything to her. I feel like that was the first thing that came out of my mouth. I didn't even do anything to her. Like, what is she talking about? And like, yeah. And then like, it's okay. So they took me in my counselor's office, and they brought her in, but they had to lock me in the counselor's office so she wouldn't come in, something like that. And so then that happened. So then I just texted my mom. I can find that. I'm gonna find the screenshots of the messages that I texted my mom and sister. I'm gonna put them on the screen if I can find it. I'm sure I have the messages still, so I'm gonna look for it, and if I can find it, I'm gonna put it on the screen somewhere, right here or right here. But I was just like, so I just got hit in my face. I said it just like that, or I texted it just like that, and my mom was like, what? And my sister goes, on purpose? And then I was like, yeah, on purpose. And then they're like, did you hit back or something? I was like, no, the pregnant girl hit me in my face, yeah. So they already knew this pregnant girl because I like said something about her to my mom or whatever. And I was just like, yeah, I got in my face. And I was like, oh. And then she called me. And then when she called me, I was like, hello? She was like, what happened? She was like, I just got hit in my face. I don't know what happened. I was like, I just got hit in my face. I don't know what to do. Like, I was crying. I think I was crying because I was in shock. Because it didn't hurt. Like, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to front. I'm not going to cap or anything like that. It didn't hurt. I didn't feel anything. Like, but I was just, like, nervous and, like, shocked. Like, I've never had anything like that happen before. Never been in a fight. Still never been in a fight to this day. Just only got hit by her at one time. And, you know? So I was just like, yeah, she hit me. And I didn't even do anything. The girl started talking about her. Yeah. So that happened. And I was like, what do? I don't know what to do. So she was like, it's okay. Your dad's gonna be on your way, and I'm gonna be on my way too. Give me a second. So my dad came first. I was in the principal's office now, and he was just like, write down what happened. So I wrote down everything what happened. Every time I had to write like an incident report or something, like when I tell you it used to be long, it used to be like long. Like it used to be like I would have to write an extra sheet of paper because I would write out everything. I'd be like, yeah, this happened. She said this. She did this. After she did this, at this certain time, she did this. I made sure everything was thorough and nice and, you know, adjusted. So that happened. And then time goes by. She gets suspended for 10 days, comes back. Yeah. So we press charges on her. And then she comes back in the class I was in. She's still in that class. And she telling everybody I'm suing her. I'm pressing charges, so it goes on your record. I'm not suing you for money because I don't need your money. Like, I have money. Like, I don't need your money. So that's what she told everybody. Oh, she sued me. She wants my money. Yeah. And so then that happened, right? So everything's fine, right? And then we have Christmas break. She wasn't here because she had her baby. She comes back after Christmas break. She's still in my class. It was another class, but then she's still in that class. It was like an elective class in a change, but she's still in that class hour. And then she's like, I don't have a problem with her. I don't have an issue with her. She has an issue with me. Yeah. Everybody looking at me. I'm like, girl. So I'm just like, look, you hit me. Don't know why you hit me, but I'm not gonna. I mean, you shouldn't hit me, but I'm not gonna be your friend. But I'm not gonna like, you know. I was like, so why'd you hit me? She was like, oh, because Dina said you were talking about me, but then I found out it wasn't you. And I think it was just pregnancy hormones. So you found out it wasn't me and you didn't apologize? That's one thing I would have did. If I would have accused you of doing something wrong, I would have at least apologized. So I was like, okay. Then she got in another fight with someone else and never saw her again. But bottom line, people out there, if someone hits you, hit them back. I mean, she was pregnant, so I couldn't really do much. But I didn't even hit her back or defend myself, which like the teacher was right there. But I'm just saying, like, I'm not condoning the violence. I always, like, when someone says they're gonna fight, I always say, like, leave that to your last resort because it's, like, never serious unless someone touches you first. But just, like, that's, like, my story. I just wanted to share that. But don't fighting never serious, and then like later on when you find out the reason why you fought, it's just like, oh, we fought over that. Like, come on now. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. So, and comment and subscribe. Turn on post notifications because just because we're a small channel does not mean we can build. Make sure you follow me on my social media on Instagram at _LaylaChanel_. I will follow you back. And then make sure you add me on Snapchat at LaylaBoo224. Tell people about my channel. Tell people to subscribe. Love you guys. And I'm out.